Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Erin. I go by Erin, the Urban Mermaid, and I am a fifth dimensional soul guide. And if you are here on my YouTube channel, you are here for the Aquarius Sun Goddess Tarot reading. Um, I'm actually just going to get right into Aquarius and the reading right now. If you'd like to see what I have going on, what I'm up to, you can always find me on Instagram at Erin the Urban Mermaid or on my website at www.erintheurbanmermaid. We have some major things happening. The storefront, my apothecary will be opening soon, as well as my spiritual online boutique. I am right in the middle of my Empress Mastermind, my Movement Empress Ascension, as well as the Sophomore Transcendence. So that's pretty much what's going on with me. And I am here to shed some light on this sun cycle while the sun is in Aquarius. So Aquarius is the 11th sign of the zodiac. It is a fixed air sign. So this means it's all about consciousness and communication, our thought process, being in our heads. Aquarius is kind of like the grower and the builder of that. They are here to build off of the ideas. Um, they are often confused with a water sign because their symbol is the water bearer. So a lot of people mix that up, but they are an air sign. Aquarius, as I always say, is rebel. They are known for being the nonconformists. They are non-traditional. They are going to do things their own way. They are going to march to the beat of their own drum. They are freedom seekers. They are independent. They are here to think outside of the box, and they are visionaries. They have visions that some of us don't quite understand, but that's because they are here for the future. They are the leaders of the new earth. This is the age of Aquarius. If you guys didn't know, we left the age of Pisces, which was an age of deception. And this is kind of like a great awakening for all of us. Of course, like any other sign, Aquarius does come with its shadows or misalignments, whatever you want to say. So Aquarius, when out of alignment, can be very emotionally detached. They are not known for being super emotional. They are known for actually being more calm, cool, and collective, especially in times of chaos. They could be a little bit of a loner, like the lone wolf, even though they do great in crowds. They generally have a lot of friends or a lot of networking. They really just prefer to be on their own. Very important, Aquarius, not to lose yourself in these crowds. Make sure that you're still shining your unique light no matter what. um, Also can be very spoiled, very bratty, and very bossy. Just putting that out there. But I always like Aquarius. I like eccentric. I like different. I have my Jupiter in Aquarius. I just finished my Jupiter return, and I really do consider my Jupiter in Aquarius a gift. It's a very, very different way of expansion. So let's get into our Aquarius Sun Goddess reading for today. I should also mention that Aquarius season starts around January 20th and ends around February 20th. Depends on the year, and it depends when the sun moves into the sign. So today I'm going to be working from two different decks. I have the Intuitive Night Goddess Tarot. I'm really into this for the Aquarius reading because it has a lot of non-traditional cards. They have warriors and spirits and nymphs and revelations and awakenings, and I'm really into that because I like that the downloads are always so different. And I will be clarifying it just with the AE White Tarot, which is just a regular tarot deck but hieroglyphic. I just have been using it and reaching for it a lot. So I already did a little meditation on this reading, so I'm kind of just going to go into it all. Let's see. Let's get an energy read for this Aquarius season. Now, we are out of Mercury retrograde and we are out of Venus retrograde. Thank freaking God, right? And in fact, we have no planets retrograde until April 29th. So if you've been feeling heavy, if you've been feeling foggy, if things have not been, maybe been feeling off for you, this is a time that it's going to be lifting, and this is a time for moving ahead and getting clarity and focus. So All right, we are crowning this reading with the High Priestess. I always love when she shows up. This is actually perfect for going into Pisces season because Pisces is a very psychic sign, but I don't think that Pisces can be as psychic as it is if it didn't take its knowledge and reverence and wisdom from the signs that carried it beforehand. So, High Priestess, tuning into our intuition this month. What is our intuition going to tell us? Chance, Five of Pentacles, Nymph of Wands. Like I said, this is very cool. So chance. I'm getting from this card that it's time for us to open up and take a risk, that change and growth doesn't come from our comfort zone. So we need to take a chance on something. We need to be bold and daring. And Aquarius does kind of embody that energy. They're very fearless. They are very fearless. I will say that. You'd almost think that they were a fire sign. Let's kind of, I'm actually going to stick with this deck because I'm vibing it so much. Like, what should we be using our intuition for to go forward with and taking this chance? Temperance, Nymph of Swords, meditation. Okay, so what I'm getting here is there needs to be a little bit more alignment in our life when it comes to our spiritual and tangible worlds. And that can be hard to balance. Don't get me wrong. We live in a very 3D world. And if you are a fifth dimensional being or you are of higher consciousness, it is fucking hard to live here. It is very hard to live here. I actually just got finished saying that to my Empress group. But temperance is not even just about alignment. Temperance to me is the light workers card. And this is a really beautiful Temperance card. It almost looks like Egyptian to me. It has that kind of Egyptian vibe. So I do feel like she is celebrating some sort of spiritual ceremony here. Um, and then I followed that with the Nymph of Swords and meditation. So the Nymph of Swords, I think, is supposed to be like a page, but I'm getting more playful energy. So where are we aligning our cups? I'm getting actually that in order to balance like the spiritual and material world like that we have going on here, like we kind of have one foot in each. I'm getting in that we need to bring in a more fun thought process. I'm getting a sense that we're too rigid. We're too rigid in how we think and what we do, that we're not looking in the weird places for answers. A lot of times, I mean, that is visionary energy. It is looking outside the box. So I'm going to get some cards to clarify this Nymph of Swords, because I'm kind of wondering, like, where should we be looking for this? How should we be looking for this visionary energy to bring some more alignment into our life? Six of Swords, Revolution. I mean, these are such Aquarius cards. So there needs to be some movement. In order for us to, I think, tap into this intuition. So we want to take a chance here, a chance that's going to allow us to grow spiritually. But there needs to be movement with it. So whether we're releasing some stuff in order to go forward or it's physical movement, revolution, this is a fucking powerful card too. Let me show you guys this. How powerful is this card? There looks like there's going to be change. It's funny too that all of this is coming up, not only Age of Aquarius, New Earth style, but we are coming into America's Pluto return this month. I believe it starts on 2/22/22. Of course it does, because they time everything to astrology and numerology. Once you figure that out, you have it like halfway figured out here. So if you think it's been like shaken up and it's been weird the last 2 years, just wait. Pluto return for America is about to have a fucking huge ass tower moment that's not gonna stop. But the tower moment is for change. It's for chance. It's for our own growth. So really, we are looking for spiritual growth here. And the only way to do that is like full throttle ahead. But then I pulled the meditation card. again, not a card that's in the traditional deck, and I kind of like that. So I feel like getting some conflicting messages here. Half of it is like, tear shit up, let's start all over again, we need a revolution, which is such Aquarius energy, but I'm also getting meditation. King of Pentacles. Oh, I switched decks without even realizing it, but that just must mean Spirit wants me to. King of Pentacles, the Moon, Nine of Wands. Okay, so I'm getting a little bit that this is focused on our money. King of Pentacles is giving me some money, abundance, wealth vibes. Not just like lump sum of cash here, but like where we need to bring in money. So I think that in meditation, some ideas are going to come to us, but now we're faced with the Moon as a reminder that we're still in transformation mood, and the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is our resiliency. So I think that using our intuition, which is also a moon card, relates to the moon. The moon is our emotions. The moon is our feelings. The High Priestess really does relate to that. What I'm getting here is it's time to just take our lives, flip the fucking table, and change. We're mid-transformation. We are resilient. We are resilient. If you need to meditate on that, go right ahead. But a huge change is coming. A huge upheaval is coming, but it's going to be for the better. It's going to push us out of our comfort zone for sure. For sure. But I'm talking change for the better. And I just want to pull one card there. Yep, Warrior of Swords. There's so much like warrior spirited energy in this read. Like, and this is really about getting clarity on all of this. And I think now is the time with the retrogrades lifted. Awesome. So Five of Pentacles. Again, this deck is not very traditional. So I find that this reads a little bit different than the normal Five of Pentacles. Like this one, I feel like this woman is harnessing her energy. I just got a jumper, so I'm going to throw that out there. Is almost like harnessing her energy and harnessing her funds. And she's holding a little, it's like a white light at the center of her chest. I always look at that as a center of consciousness. And then the Four of Swords jumped. See, and now normally I say Four of Swords is about rest. This guy looks like he's on a mission. So I think that we're also on some sort of spiritual mission to connect back to our center of consciousness. That would be very High Priestess vibes. Spirit of Cups, Six of Pentacles. So Spirit of Cups, I'm getting this, getting a very mythical vibe. I think it's time almost. It's not just trusting our intuition, but free your emotions. I'm getting. This is a very, like, I feel like this read for this Aquarius season is a little bit all over the map, but I mean, Aquarius just always has to be different, right? They always have to be unique. I'm getting going on this like vision quest. Wasn't that a show growing up? Like going on this vision quest to free your emotions. And there's like, I don't know if that's an eel or a snake actually. But to like connect back with that center of consciousness, followed by the Six of Pentacles, which is just like, I feel like we're supposed to share our gifts somehow. Okay, I think now I'm starting to see where this is going, like connecting with our intuition, spiritual upheaval, and kind of like being on this revolutionary mission to connect back with our spiritual selves and our center of consciousness, but to share it. Okay, I'm going to get some cards on the Six of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles. All right. I don't know if some of you have like a spiritual based business, but it's basically in my face here. Like, I feel like if you don't have a spiritual based business, you should like be pursuing one. If that's not the case, why are you not pursuing your higher calling? I'm getting that people are really miserable where they're at, and they need to have like this inner spiritual revolution to connect back with themselves and like follow their pursuits so that they live like this happily ever after and their life isn't so burdensome. It's time to release the burdens. Let's start with that. We can't have a spiritual revolution without some release here. So we're going to be releasing some burdens to start with. Nymph of Cups. This is a really pretty card. I just want to show you guys. Our emotional, what's the word, spirit? Our emotional health, our emotional wellness relies on this. It's time for a change. It's time for a big change. It's time to upheaval our lives, but the growth is going to be so worth it. So I have here the Nymph of Wands. So if we are struggling, no, I'm sorry. I feel like we're very inspired, but we don't know how to act. Like, how do I act upon this? What do I do? Four of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. All right. There is new opportunity for you in the future. In fact, I feel like we're going to be celebrating this. And I pulled 10 of Pentacles again, 10 of Pentacles twice. There is some like goals financially and stability for yourselves, for your families in the future. We have to follow our higher callings. We have to follow what ignites passion in us, what inspires us. The universe doesn't want us doing these mundane jobs that keep us stuck in cycles or traps. The universe and the leaders of the new earth are those who live in alignment with their higher calling. Ooh, the Witch. So I feel like the power to do this is within us. I feel like this is probably like the Magician card, and it's up to us to create this magic, and it is within us. Take the steps, take these steps to change. Take the steps, trust the universe, do things that support your decision, honor yourself, don't engage in self-betrayal. And then the universe. It's like the universe wants me to tell you, quit your job and go and go live your dreams. Disclaimer, do not sue me over this. I don't even know what to say, but I do feel like we are all stepping into our alignment, and now is the time to be going for that higher calling and pursuing our passions to fulfill us both spiritually and materially. And I think that that's what we all want at the end of the day. So I'm vibing it. I'm going to pull one more card to kind of close out the reading, because I mean, that feels good to me. The Nine of Wands. Just be resilient. Be resilient in your journeys. You are stronger than you even know, and the universe and alignment is waiting for you to just be in congruency with it. Release your fears, release your doubts, release your limiting beliefs. It's time to follow your higher calling and take your place as a leader of the new earth. So before I let you guys go, I do want to pull an oracle card, as I always do. So I'm just going to grab this deck right here. I think this is what I used for Capricorn also. This is the Rise of Sophia 5D Oracle deck by my friend Angel of Holistic Fashionista and Sacred Anarchy. I was actually just visiting Angel in Nashville this week. This is why my lips are so chapped. I did not get any work done. I wish I did. But let's get a 5D Oracle to close out this very 5D reading. Okay. Perspective. If you want to believe everything is a scam, that is your choice. Perspectives are created through consciousness. Your level of consciousness dictates how you'll view the world and how you make decisions. However, you won't be able to find alternative perspectives until you expand your consciousness, and that cannot be forced. It happens naturally as you become more in tune with who you truly are. If you believe you are just flesh and blood, you will only be able to see life through the physical perspective. Hello, 3D. If you believe you have a soul, you'll be able to see life through a spiritual perspective. However, if you believe that you are a multidimensional being connected to all that is, you will have access to unlimited perspectives. Well, how's that for some higher consciousness for you guys in this Aquarius reading? I want all my visionaries to go out and pursue their dreams and live in alignment with their higher callings. So thank you all so much for this. I appreciate all the support. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, like, share, comment, show me love, all that stuff. If this resonates with you, take what you need from this reading, and sending you all so much love. Thanks, guys.